day 18 of our 28-day self-care challenge. There are only 10 days left. And today we embark on a profound and rewarding aspect of our human interaction, and it's cultivating empathy. I am extremely empathetic. My husband always likes to say I feel a lot of feels. And empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's far more than a social skill. It's the bridge that connects us to the emotional worlds of others, fostering and understanding compassion. In our fast-paced, often interpersonal world, nurturing empathy is crucial for creating meaningful and supportive relationships. Empathy goes beyond mere sympathy. It's about truly stepping into someone else's shoes, feeling with them, and seeing the world through their eyes. And you know how that feels when somebody does that for you. It feels good. It involves active listening, being open, and a suspension of judgment. So it's not always easy. But scientific research has shown that empathy plays a vital role in social interactions. You know, when people feel cold, you don't want to be near them. So it enhances your communication, it reduces conflict, and it fosters a deeper connection with others. And studies have shown that empathy not only improves relationships, and you can see why, but it also helps your world. It makes you feel good. And empathy isn't just an innate trait for everybody. It's a skill that can be cultivated and developed. So if you're not naturally empathetic, you can develop this skill. And by practicing empathy, we enhance our ability to connect with others on a deeper level. It allows us to build bridges of understanding and compassion. It's essential in today's diverse world, and especially in this remote world of always being on screens. It's that personal connection. And so today, we are going to practice active listening. This is a fun one. So I want you to choose a conversation today where you can practice empathy. It could be with a friend or a family member or a colleague, and you're going to focus entirely on the other person. The phone's going down. You're going to just listen to their words, observe their tone, and pay attention to their body language. So, phone's away. You are literally just, this person is your world for this conversation. And instead of immediately offering advice, trying to jump into the conversation or relating to their experience to your own, you're going to just respond with understanding. You're going to listen first and then validate their feelings by acknowledging and reflecting back what they shared. And you can use phrases that show you're empathizing with their situation, like, that sounds really challenging, or I can see how that would be really difficult for you. So it's all about the other person, not fixing it, but just being there for them and understanding their experience, not trying to interject yours into it, and definitely not looking at your phone while you're chatting with this person. So here's an example of how this could work. If a colleague is sharing frustrations about a work project, resist the urge to offer solutions or to talk about similar experiences you've had. This is like normal, what we normally do. Instead, try saying, it seems like you're under a lot of pressure with this project. How are you managing that? Make it about them. This approach shows genuine interest and understanding of their feelings. This isn't about you. Empathy is more than a moral virtue. It's a fundamental part of human connection. By practicing empathy, we not only enrich our relationships, but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. Okay. So today we're going to open our hearts and our minds to truly connect with those around us and build stronger, more empathetic bonds. And when you do have these conversations, it's amazing what you could get from them and how much you could learn from another person. When you are actively listening, which is what this is an active listening experience. You are stopping instead of listening and trying to think of how you're going to respond. You're listening, and then you're offering them empathy back to them of what their experience is, not what your experience of their experience is. So it's a little twist here. So the next time you're having a conversation with somebody, stop, pause, and listen to what they have to say. And go back to them and allow them to reflect on that too. You could probably learn so much more, and they're going to feel so heard and so supported, and probably want to do the same thing for you the next time you come to them with a problem. And so this is the act of listening, active listening, and being there for a person. Sometimes people don't want a solution. They may ask you for one along the way, but that doesn't have to be the first thing. And you don't need to emotionally be like, "Oh yeah, I've been there. I know exactly how you feel." It's just, "Oh wow." Make it about them. It's not about you. So active listening is a really beautiful, empathetic skill to learn. And it's one that we all can do. And it takes a little practice, but it is really rewarding and it feels good inside to be there for another person sometimes and then see that trickle back to you. So give active listening a shot today and see how your empathy grows and how that makes you feel. And we'll see you tomorrow for another challenge.